All right, moving forward in this fun saga of mediumship cards, calling cards from heaven. Hello. All right, we got a ladybug, we got a flutterby, we got a dragonfly, we have a feather. I think you know where this is going. Your loved ones are never more than a thought away. They're always sending you little signs like breadcrumbs on your path. You've selected this card as a reminder to reach out for a sign from heaven. Send loving thoughts and prayers from your heart to your spirit loved ones to indicate that you're ready to receive a sign of their love and support. Have faith and trust that they'll hear your prayers. Remember, your loved ones know how to get your attention. Do they, though? It could be a song on the radio, a cardinal perched on the windowsill, or a feather. The list is endless. Intuitively, you always know when you're getting a message from heaven. You'll feel it in your soul, and you'll know who sends it. Is that true? Most people don't. I mean, I would, but I don't know if other people would. Learn to trust your first instincts. Your loved ones and guides want you to know that they're around. In the practice of mediumship, you can reach out to spirit and ask what signs they most frequently leave for their loved ones. Share your insight with your recipients. This can be great validation to know their loved one is present. It is important to be open, aware, and patient. Allow time for the flow of grace to happen. Sometimes they'll send you a message when you least expect it. Always share a moment of gratitude to spirit for the love they bring. Yeah, you know, that's cute and all, and it is. I'm not going to deny that. But I will say that that's very 101 level type stuff. And more important, okay, they got your attention, but now what? That's really all it is you just needed to know that they're there? Well, they're there. So moving on. What's next? Replenish your energy. As a medium, your work is about offering love, support, healing, and blessings from spirit. It's an extraordinary relationship, but when spirit sends you a sign to rest and rejuvenate, then it is time to take notice. Open your heart and receive spirit's love. It's often said you cannot give from an empty well. While a life of service to spirit is a beautiful calling, it can often leave you feeling tired and drained if you don't take proper care of your body as well as your mind and spirit. By taking time out to fill your cup with love, energy, and vitality, you can maintain a healthier relationship with spirit and improve the quality of your mediumship. The fact that you've chosen this card indicates that your body is telling you to rest. It needs time to rejuvenate and recharge your spiritual battery. You could spend all day reading a good book, being outdoors in nature, or just being with friends. Try to adopt a regular practice of yoga, meditation, body care, or a healing session, and always remember to get a good night's sleep. Make time to listen within and ask your soul what it needs. What do you need? All of these self-care routines will benefit your overall well-being. Intuitively, you will know when you're ready to return to work with this renewed energy, clarity of mind, and sense of purpose. Partnership card, Time to Heal. That was the first one for today. So, let's just say this. Replenish your energy. Why is it different than Time to Heal? You know, and I'm asking more like from the perspective of the author as to why. Why is there Time to Heal separate from Replenish Your Energy? Because one, I guess, is taking the time to do such, and the other is the actual action of replenishing, right? Replenishing. So yeah, I don't know. Like, how about all signs indicate that the reason why I'm doing this and wrapping it up is because I'm in a phase of my life right now where I'm in a 9 going to a 10. For me, the 10 is perhaps completely way different. Not going to really go on about that, but I will say this. After I do this mediumship series wrap up, I'm doing other things that are kind of wrap up. I'm putting some series out there on the you know, on playlists and having them up. I haven't done it yet. I'm saying what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a wrap-up video probably, like a complete, like just sum it up to, if you happen to stumble upon it one day, it could probably help you figure out life very quickly, you know, like just enough that you can if you don't discount it, that is, that you can kind of like move on to the next stage of your existence. Thought power. The power of thought has literally no limitations. Parents and their children, husbands and wives, and longtime partners are known to finish each other's sentences or utter identical words at the exact same time. We laugh when this happens, putting it down to coincidence, but could it be something more? How can we explain when family members just know when something's wrong with one another? Why is it that people simply think of someone they haven't seen in a long time only to run into them later that day? One can't just put down this to fate or luck. It's actually what's known as telepathy, the ability to send and receive messages and information through the mind without the use of one's physical senses. Yeah, because you're using the mainframe, the Bardo system. But hey, sure. Typically, most mediums communicate with the spirit world using telepathy, which is a form of mental mediumship. The energy of thought is a spiritual power, and this ability is fueled by the power of love. Is it, though? I could telepathically hate somebody and send them something telepathically. I hate you. They might not get it, though. Anyways. To strengthen your telepathic ability, you can ask a friend to help you with the following exercise. Have them choose a photo, a number, a color, or an image from another room or location. Then have them send you mentally what they choose. Just relax and be open and receptive. Give off exactly what you receive. It sounds simple, but the more you practice, the stronger your communication with spirit world can become. Well, see, it's cool and all in theory, but the problem with that is validation. Like I had said in another one of these, it's like, I could do it all day and I could say, think of a number, and you say 6. Did I say 6 first, or did the AI system do it, or what? Who effing knows? I don't know. I just know that that's what I thought of to say. So if I say, think of another number, 82, that's a number that has significance to me. Think of another number, 5. But there were a couple before that were kind of vague. Think of another number, 22, or 2. One of the two. That's funny. Think of another one. Too simple. Think of another one. Think of a 3-digit number. 1, 2, 3 is too simple. Think of another one. 47. But I said a 3-digit number, so why 47? You see what I mean, though? No validation. So, what am I supposed to do with all that? Not a damn thing. I just randomly was, whatever. It's not telepathy if it's coming from my mind, is really what it is. I'm having a one-way conversation with myself inside my own head. That's not telepathy. And it's only telepathy if somebody else actually was saying those things, and yet, without them confirming to me that they said those things, what's the fucking point? So, what else do we have? Might as well wrap these up, huh? The breath. Where? Maybe not. Nah. I'm going to actually end it here. Hold on. Let me make sure I don't have anything else on this telepathy one. I kind of did move on from it pretty quick. Because of the fact that you need to bounce this off somebody. And there could be limitation. Rather, can you be telepathic with anyone? I'm not asking. I'm inquiring. Like, can I be? Can anybody be? Can anybody technically be telepathic with anybody? Yes, assuming. Assuming what? Assuming things and whatever. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. There's reasons for maybe why no, and there would be reasons for why yes. So, yeah, there's that. Anything else on the topic of telepathy that maybe I should give a shout out to these fine people out here in the collective? Not yet, but Stay tuned, because but wait, there's more. Because, I actually think you should leave this card out. There's more on that in general, telepathy in general. Because, well, all right, how about this? Telepathy is energy, right? So everything is energy. You are energy, your thoughts are energy, your feelings are energy. This is energy, this is energy, this is energy. Everything's energy, right? It's just a different, whether you hear it, whether you feel it, whether you taste it, smell it, all the things, it's registered different, depending, right? Particularly within this location that you're at. Well, then you have a different location in which you are also simultaneously existing, in which you are in a state of rest. That version of you is sleeping. This is a dream. As you know, conceptually, think literal, that if this is all a dream, and you know you're going to wake up on the ship, does it really matter? Nah, it really doesn't, does it? And so you're kind of coming to terms with the fact that being lucid within a dream is fine if you understand that there might be parameters keeping you from having the type of experience you want to have. Reason being, so many. And it's frustrating, right? Every time you've ever in the past, during your dream training phase of your life, were unable to, let's say, leave a scene of a dream, a grid, because you were limited for whatever reason, and you'd wake up frustrated because, like, hello, I only have a limited amount of time within a dream state to be lucid. So, it's 15 minutes in the astral, right? Here, how long is it? Several years, like a lifetime of years. In your case, you guys got till 2029. So, at the most, Angie, there's no effing way in hell you're going to be able to push this off to 3035, and you know it. So, like, why the fuck would you even try at this point? It's not defeat or apathy at this point. It's practicality. And the reason why you're having this, what you're having with the whole, like, processing silently, is because, you know how, like, when you get to the point before you wake up in a dream and you're lucid, like, okay, if I'm lucid for 15 minutes and I'm going to wake up soon, I know logically I'm nearing that time. It could be any minute now, right? This is what you say to yourself. So then you say, knowing that, I am going to just wait it out, basically. That's the phase you're at right now. In that there's no reason to leave your scene, do anything, like begin anything, right? Like, why begin anything? Why learn a whole ass new skill when I'm just going to end up on the ship? Can I take with me that which I learned in this incarnation with me to the ship? Yes, you can. But you have this inner kind of vibe of, I feel kind of like I'm maxed out or something, right? Like, it's like, I think I've learned, I came here to whatever, and I've gotten it. So it's like, what's the point at this point? It's not like you don't like learning, and it's not like this, it's not like that, but it's more just like, okay, how about this? How many people are so materialistic that thinking about the fact that they're not going to be here past 29 would make them go, man, that sucks. Look at all my accumulations of possessions that I won't be able to enjoy anymore, or something. If you'd go to the outer rings, they'd let you in. So why don't you go? Yeah, sure. Let me go on my own dime to that and be like, let me in. And live for, what, eternity? You know? No, you still have a mortal fucking body, and you don't qualify to get an upgrade unless things are met. And by the way, you get back on the ship, then what's that going to do? You know? I know you didn't want a freaking channel. I know you wanted to keep this like pretty, but you did kind of ask a question. So, I mean, do you want information or not? This information is for you. If you think about it, who cares if it's out there? Who cares? Honestly, in my opinion, who cares if you do a wrap-up video that's like concise and whatever? I feel like they don't deserve it. And I know you agree. So I really am kind of the mind of like, let them eat crow. You know, let them figure it out in the astral to the true extent of which they effed up. Let them be in a bardo in which they discover this posthumous. Why can't you say that word every time? You used to say it perfectly. You know, and so you can control that from the ship, mind you. See, you might not give your guide enough credit. He knows how to do things like that, at least. He knows how to create bardos really well. And you got a lot of information that you can resurrect later on the ship. Have it be public on your YouTube. People be like, how the hell did she do that? She's got magic skills called, we got YouTube on the frickin' ship. So, now have we ever logged into your stuff and rather, have you ever gone on the ship at night, logged into your stuff, changed things or whatever? I'm not going to say you haven't. It's just that generally you're not supposed to, because you're not supposed to do something that would mess with your head too much. I swear to God I did not do that, or I swear to God I did do that, you know? But I'm not going to say it hasn't happened, or hasn't not happened, rather. So there is that. Anyways, you got 3 of these left. You want to just do these last 3 and then call it a day? Or whatever. We'll just play it by ear. I think you're doing good. You know, with these last 3, it's up to you. You know, you just want to wrap it up so that you can say you completed it. I get it. So let's just do that. And if I have more to say to you, I'm going to go out into the hallway and I'll come back in and I'll let you know. So do these 3 and we'll go from there. But I do have something I want to tell you, maybe on or off camera. I'm not sure.